So let's begin the usual post-trial investigation. Hey, you didn't make small talk or anything. We never just get straight to the point like that. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Jeez, how high is that horse of yours?
Well?
He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think anyway. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. That creep around the school. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is like is as bloated as a cow's udder.
In the name of my family.
And no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them.
Huh?
Hey, Toko, you're pretty quiet. Man, you're boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. I'm gonna call you Miss Mushroom.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you. Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. Ew! What? But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. I don't care.
How about that?
Are you okay with that, Togo? Jeez, how low is that rock you're hiding under? I believe this is the small talk Baka Baka warned us against.
Come on.
And yet I let myself get involved. But it is now finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again.
Let's go.
We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouth and start moving your legs. Pressured by an obviously irritated Baka Baka, we all started our exploration. Yeah, Baka Baka's like such a poopy head. Like, I don't think I like him that much. Or at all. Cause he's just a poo-poo stinky monkey, 54398. Run, the door won't budge, it must be locked. There's 5 floors on this school? Jesus Christ. So here I am on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. The 5th floor has been opened up to us. And it's totally different from all the floors we've seen up till now. For some reason it feels unpleasant. They patched the nut jump? Ew. I mean, Hollow Knight patched the shades, or like some of the shade skips. That's why Hollow Knight speedrunners do it in like lower patches. Does she want to talk to me or about something? Toko, what's wrong? Is she trying to say something? I think she's almost just a little more and I might get it. I'm sorry, but I have no idea what it is you're trying to tell me. She just let her shoulders drop. She looked so sad. I guess she gave up. Like, that's so sad. Baka Baka, like, has such a hold on her, and it's not good. It's not good for her health. Let's go this way. Ellie. This floor feels different compared to all the others. I'm not sure what it is. Is there some reason for that? I hope it's not anything too creepy. What the hell is this? The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled, it was sour, pungent, and possibly rank.
I see.
Smells awful, doesn't it? It must be vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around the fair share of corpses. Are you saying it's the smell of death, their flesh and fat and blood? There was no surprise in his voice, no shock, but he was right. I had experienced this smell more than once before. It was the smell of death and despair. But the smell here is strong, condensed, and it's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have...
Hey, come on.
What? My fault again! Stop trying to blame everything on me. If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened. No. It's quite the opposite. The opposite?
Now then.
Yep. Let me give you an itty bitty, edgy, squeezy little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it. What?
Yes, indeed.
How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from the NPCs and those mean old RPGs.
Oh.
But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk. Of course, even in this world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day. I thought Monokuma was a guy. Like, I don't know how to, like, do Monokuma's voice. I forgot how I originally did it. So I've just been, like, trying to do, like, a squeaky voice. A squeaky yet insane voice. Oh, no. Okay, no, like, with Toko's voice, that's more of, like, a deep, like, throat voice. It's more of my actual voice, just more intense. That's how I do Genocide Jail's voice, at least. And then Toko's just like, well, I'm Trisha, but it's the Monokuma Files! Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day.
I can't wait.
So it's not really a big deal, just keep your chin up and keep living on, soldier. What's he talking about? He just left it the way he found it? What's the meaning of all this? Baka Baka, about what Monokuma just told us. It's like I'm not even here, he must be lost in thought. Is he really thinking that hard, or is he just flat out ignoring me? There's blood all over the place. I want to shut my eyes forever against such a ghastly sight. It appears all the bloodstains are dry, and their color has changed as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are considerably old. This is all really blood. Of course, I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? He seems like he's enjoying himself. No way I can keep up with someone like that. There are white chalk outlines drawn all over the floor. Maybe bodies were there. I've seen this kind of thing on detective shows and stuff like that. You always see it at the scene of a murder. I wish I could say I don't believe it. Raw? It's locked. We came all this way just to be denied here. The sign in the hall says Biolab. Biolab that we're forbidden from seeing into? That sounds kind of like something out of an old cheesy horror movie. Crispy, juicy tenders. a target. That target seems pretty far away. Gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. What Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean?
Mukuro Ikusaba,
Mukuro
the
Ikusaba.
16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Kyoko? I'm not going to say anything. Huh? I can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Her gaze darted up to the surveillance camera.
Hey,
You understand why, right? She was trying to tell me that whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. But how did Kyoko get her hands on the information that could be that important?
so then,
We're finished here. She made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end. And just like usual, I didn't understand anything any better than before. There's sakura trees in here. Even though this room is totally enclosed, there's a cherry tree planted here and it's in full bloom. It's quite elegant. This is what you consider elegant?
indeed.
I lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese-style scenery is refreshing. But considering our situation, isn't it kind of out of place? It's a straw post used for sword practice. Did they use it for training here too? A suit of armor is on display. It's extremely Japanese. There. Travel bong. What do you mean Dan's out here? That's Cap. Dan is not out here. Yes, Dan from the diamond minecart.
Yo.
At first I thought I saw blue skies, but turns out they're just painted the walls and the ceiling.
You know?
But the plants are all real. It's been a while since I've smelled vegetation. It helps me relax.
What the heck?
That's not what you're thinking, is it? Huh? What? Is it bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life? It's there, just beneath the surface, beneath our calm exterior. They're always watching and waiting. And when they decide they can't leave us in charge of Earth
The end is
anymore,
nigh.
they'll put their plan for global human extinction into action.
Well,
I'm serious. Whatever you say, Dan. Is this a chicken coop? What's a chicken coop doing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 chickens. They're just regular chickens, right? And they don't like eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs or something crazy like that. Seems safe. It's a chicken. It's really alive, right? There's no mistake. It's a chicken. Doesn't help. Step away from the chicken coop. Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto? Yeah, I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, right? And there's exactly 5 of them here. Exactly? 5, you know, the number that comes after 4 and between 6. At least in terms of natural numbers. Anyway, whenever the number 5 pops up, that's a good omen. It contains the mysteries of the cosmos.
I'm at least 30%
It's a
right.
number of power, a refreshing number on par with the hand-squeezed all-natural lemonade. He never lets me get a word in edgewise. No matter when, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following our every move. I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place have anyway? Just to be sure, I should take a look in that tool shed. This place seems totally disorganized, from a lawnmower to fertilizer, flower pots to farm tools. And leaning against the back wall is that a pickaxe? Oh, there's something carved onto the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy Diamond. I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. Crazy Diamond's the gang name that Mondo was in. Sus. Among Us. Crispy, juicy, tender. Shinigami? Shinigami? Oh my god. Snow White ice cream? Snow White's a Disney princess. No, you were. Good, let them burn. They're poor. Who was playing on it earlier? If you haven't played on it at all, then play on it. I don't know what to tell you then, Myra. What? Alexa's playing on the Switch, but she won't give it to Myra, who hasn't played on it all day. I mean, that was yeah, like, she wants to play on it, so play on it. There's a lawnmower there. Even with this there, and who's actually gonna take care of the lawn? Is that it in this tool shed? Oh. Is that a hoe? Your mom. I do her every night. No, not my. Okay, yes, my mom, but still. I'm saying what I said, Chance. So many flower pots, big ones, small ones, any size you might need. Maybe I'll grow some flowers to put in my room. Among Us. Just like Among Us like Among Us. Well, there's some kind of control panel set near the wall. Wait, are you watching the stream? Oh, okay, so this is the garden. The garden. It's on the 5th floor, I know, right? Who has a pool on the 2nd floor and who has a garden on the 5th? Okay, true. No, like that, the walls are painted blue. No, but like those are actual like rooftop gardens. This is just on the 5th floor inside the school. Like there are no windows. There are no windows. Yeah, why would there be windows here? It is! Is that the air conditioning or something? It's for the sprinklers. Sprinklers? Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are supposed to go off every morning at 7:30. Of course, the setting panels are locked, so you couldn't change it even if you wanted to. So, that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 every morning. Yep, you got it! Super user-friendly, which sucks. So, if you want to get here if you get here too early, you'll get drenched. So watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running through sprinklers anyways.
Yes, yes.
Or do you have some kind of water fetish? I'm gonna tell everyone. What is this? The super weird, super creepy flowers aren't supposed to be getting this big. Is this thing real?
Watch out!
Watch out! That's the Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Try and touch it and you're in for some real excitement. Your heart's all like, whoa, and the plant's all like, snap! And your flesh is gonna be like, bleh, I'm dead. In other words, it's a monstrosity. It's pretty freaking amazing if I do say so myself. A student at Hope's Peak added in improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature. The ultimate botanist, although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy.
Actually...
By the way, despite how it looks, the flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, even people, so it's totally good for the environment.
Well done.
Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future growth of a healthy society. Eco-friendly patent pending Monokuma flower. Not that I know anything about that myself. Starting more and more nonsense, Monokuma eventually disappeared. Whatever it is, I better keep my distance. So that could be used to, like, get rid of bodies, then. Considering it eats people. I guess I've seen what there is to up here for now, but once again, nothing I found seems to really make any sense. I need to head back to the dining hall and figure out what the others turned up. The flower, yeah, it can eat people. It can also eat papers and plastics. One after another, everyone made their way back to the dining hall. And before too long, it would appear everyone has returned. And still, it's just the 6 of us. There's barely enough for a decent volleyball team. Oh yeah, so just a little side note, like the footage literally won't upload onto YouTube. So I just have like 2 hours and a half, like almost 3 hours of footage that just won't upload. Yeah, like it's parts 24 through 26, and they just won't upload it. And then the would-be part 27 that was yeah. Yeah. Like, I'm uploading each one individually. They only go to 59.59. Like, so it'll, like, do it, and then, like, when it'll almost be done, it'll be like, yeah, well, no. It's just like, yeah, an error occurred, please try again later. And, like, I tried all yesterday. So, like, that's just 3 hours of footage, and like, one of them deleted. Like, one of them just didn't even record. Yeah, so, like, the ending part of the trial and, like, the, like, last bit of the chapter just didn't record. So, like, I lost all of that, which is, like, really sad. Yeah. 'Cause, like, so, like, basically, Olivia, just to fill you in, instead of, so, you know how there's an elimination at the end of every trial? And since Sakura killed herself, Monokuma was like, well, I already made a giant contraption, and I wouldn't want to let it go to waste, so say bye-bye to alter ego. And then he was basically like, yeah, I knew the whole time, I just wanted to let you have a little bit of fun. consider it my gift to you. So like, he found a bit of like blueprints and the fact that like the headmaster is somehow related to this, as well as the fact that there was like this giant tragedy that like Monokuma talks about quite a bit. Because like as he just mentioned before, the ultimate botanist was a student at Hope's Peak before, but they died during the tragedy. Alexia, don't mess with that. And like he said that about a few students. Like the ultimate chemist, like he said that they died during the tragedy as well. And like it's kind of sus. Also, Kyoko gave us the name of the 16th student, and apparently they are the ultimate despair. So yeah, that's about it. But still, it's just the 6 of us. It's barely enough for a decent volleyball team.
Just a second.
Hey, don't be a sourpuss. We gotta think positive. Besides, if one more person dies, we can still play a basketball team.
Hey.
It's like reverse positive thinking. Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we've lost, we have to do our best. Can we all stop this group hug nonsense? We need to find out what everyone's discovered. Right. By the way, did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor. Well, not strange is a... Well, no. Strange is a massive understatement. The smell of blood and fat and bull and flesh. The white outlines of countless corpses. It was more dreadful than anything I've encountered here so far.
What?
What the hell are you talking about? The smell itself is horrific, far beyond any normal murder scene. Every body smell concentrated.
Huh?
God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it. But I mean, what the hell happened in that room?
So in other words,
I can only think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room. A bunch of people were killed in there? Stop, seriously, I'm gonna throw up.
It can't be.
Perhaps what was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Huh? You're thinking the same thing then. My theory is the mass murder that took place in that room is the incident said to have happened over 1 year ago. The awful scene in that room. That was the tragedy that happened a year ago?
in other words,
Precisely, the tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body of Hope's Peak Academy. If that's
it's
true,
all clear now.
that would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors.
Hey.
I mean, I guess that makes sense, but it's all just so weird. No, just awful. Monokuma left it how it was when he found it. Because whenever Monokuma got here, it was already like that. Apparently. If we take his words to heart. Not just awful, super awfully awful! They're right, it's beyond awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless. But still, how is it not one of us ever heard about something like that? Does that mean they really did cover it up? Is Toko still not allowed to talk? Hey, Baka Baka. Seems like Toko wants to say something. You should let her talk, you dick.
What?
So, why are you telling me?
Hey.
Well, 'cause you told her to zip it or whatever. I forgot about that. Jesus, man, I know you like torturing her, but come on. Well, Toko, if you want to envelope us in all of your putrid breath, I won't stop you. You honor me, Master? Don't worry, I won't care of the odor problem. Seriously, you're just gonna take it? Shut up and don't interrupt when Master and me are talking. Okay, so what did you want to tell us? Well, I was in a classroom on the 5th floor and something caught my attention. It was this. A knife. Whoa, that thing's huge. It's like Rambo size.
What?
It's a survival knife of some type. So Landon's in Danganrompa now is what you're telling me. But what's it doing in a classroom?
Well,
How would I know?
Very suspicious.
What are you gonna use that knife for? What are you planning to do to us? I'm not gonna do anything. I just picked it up. I didn't want to leave a knife just laying around.
How about that?
I'd rather having it laying around than a hands on a serial killer. Don't compare me to her. I'm nothing like her. Listen, more important. Now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with
You
it?
know?
We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do.
what's your
I don't
problem?
want it anyway. It's too dangerous. So what do we do?
So then,
Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Me? Oh yeah, I totally trust Makoto to take care of it.
Okay.
Then that's that. Hold on, don't I get a
It's
say?
all clear now.
It just shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. Are you sure it's trust? I feel like they're just using me. Okay, so here you go, Makoto. They're acting like I already said yes. Fine. Guess there's nothing I can do. I'll just keep it in my desk drawer for now. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Hey, Toko. Do I still have bad breath? Sorry. I'm sorry. It still stinks. I'm sorry. It stinks. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
You made a valuable discovery. Good job. Did Master just praise me? Hey, good for you. I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming. I would ever experience such a dream. I feel strange. So strange, really strange. Oh no, I'm not gonna read whatever word she's saying after. Whenever I look at Toko these days, it makes me feel sad. Okay. No, whenever it's like Master or her noises. Now it just sounds like no. This is just Landon reading it now. Father, I have found the knife. May I go play PlayStation?
You know?
Well, there's a big garden up on the 5th floor, and I found one more thing to be worried about. A stupidly large plant, a chicken coop, and I know what you're gonna say, but tool shed. Monokuma said that plant was called a Monokuma flower. Even touching it seems dangerous, so we just have to be careful.
Serious.
It's totally a man-eating plant. I'm pretty sure it's different from the one that lives in the pipe, though. Mario! Anyway, that thing must benefit from the sprinkler system as much as anything else in there. Oh yeah, apparently the sprinklers come on every morning at 7:30 on the dot. Yeah, remember that. You don't want to get drenched and catch a cold. Yeah, you don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch colds, you know? Of course not, because idiots never get wet. I think you're thinking of ducks. I'm starting to worry about you, Hiro. Can you tell me what 10 plus 10 is?
What the heck?
Hey, come on, you don't always have to call me dumb. I may have been held back 3 times, but that doesn't make me stupid. But if it makes you happy, I'll answer your dumb question. So, what was the question again? Don't worry, you just answered it.
Yeah.
I checked all the windows on the 5th floor, front to back. That used to kind of be Sakura's job, but... Anyway, no dice. There were metal plates on all the windows, just like everywhere else.
correct.
Which means no chance of escape on the 5th floor either.
So,
But when I was looking around, I realized something about the layout of the school. What exactly did you notice about the layout of the
Just
school?
a second.
You took a good look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto? Huh? Why do you
So
ask?
then.
Because if you did, you must have noticed the 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has. Something on the other floors, but not the 5th floor of the school? Are you talking about the stairs? There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor. That's what you're talking about, right? Does that mean the 5th floor is the end?
Correct.
We're finally starting to get a clear picture of this school. All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery.
But
But that's the hardest part.
Okay.
Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it. Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay as long as we work together. I'm sure we'll make it out of this. No. Not I'm sure. We absolutely will make it out. No matter what it takes. I didn't finish doing all of Dan's, I'm sorry.
You know?
Well, there's still a big well, there's a big garden up on the 5th floor. Stupid large plant chicken coop. There's a bunch of chickens in the chicken coop, right? That's right, 5. 5 chickens. I love chickens. Let's raise them to be big and fat. Then we can make fried chicken or barbecue. Delicious. Decisions. Oh, or how about raw? Because there's nothing fresher than raw, right? I'm pretty sure that'd kill you.
You know?
Salmonella. You noticed it too, huh? That pickaxe?
What?
Huh? What about the pickaxe? Well, there was a pickaxe in the tool shed. The words Crazy Diamond have been carved into the handle. I haven't seen that phrase. Haven't we seen that phrase somewhere before? Crazy Diamond. Yeah, that does sound kind of familiar, I think.
It's true.
I don't just think, I know we've definitely seen that phrase before. Huh? Where? Ah, that's it, I remember! It was on Mondo's uniform on the back of his jacket. His jacket said the same thing, right? Crazy Diamond?
I see.
You're absolutely right. But why would it be on the pickaxe in the
Could
garden?
it be?
Mondo must have snuck in there and done it, right?
Not possible.
But we didn't have access to the garden until today.
That's right.
Then maybe Mondo brought it with him when he first came in. Oh. Oh, hello. I'm sorry, I didn't welcome you whenever you joined, but hi. Then maybe Mondo brought it in with him when he first came here and Monokuma confiscated it? Confiscated it.